Okie dokie. So let's get going. We're going to do a class mixed with mobility using functional strength as well. So we're going to still work out the whole body, but I just want to get you moving. You've had a big week. We've done lots of exercise. So we want to make sure that the body can move as well. Probably more important than strength is movement. Or as important. Arms out. Let's roll those shoulders. Beautiful. Breathing out. Loosening it off. And then big circles. Arms coming forward. Releasing that whole shoulder capsule, thoracic spine. Nice. Now from here, take those arms up. We're going to go for the cactus. Breathing out. Squeeze those elbows into your waist. Looking up, lift your chest. Breathing in, arms up. And breathing out. As you breathe out and pull those elbows into your waist, I want you to squeeze those shoulder blades together, lifting up your chest. Breathing in and out. That's it. Let's go for 5 more. Breathing in and squeeze. 3, 2, last 1. Now we're going to add our roll up with it. So we're going to go into a forward stretch. We're going to breathe in, squeeze into cactus. Breathing in, arms up, and breathing out as you stretch, reaching forward. Lift that chest, beautiful, and then folding down to the floor. On a breath out, curling up, 1 vertebra at a time. Let the arms and the head stay very relaxed, tucking under. Feel that stretch in the spine, slide the shoulders down and back, and head comes up last. We're going for 2 more. Breathing in and out. Lifting up that chest. Breathing in, arms up. And breathing out as you stretch, tummy pulled in, reaching for that wall in front of you and folding down. And on a breath out, curling up, tucking under, slowly stacking those vertebrae on top of the other and all the way up. Good, let's go for 1 more. Breathing in and out. Lifting that chest up, taking a moment, breathing in, arms up, and breathing out as you stretch, reaching forward and folding down to the floor. From here, we're going to walk those hands out into a plank. Hold it here, and then walk the hands back and coming up. So we're getting a nice stretch in the hamstrings. We're going for 5. All the way down to the floor, reaching out, walking forwards. Squeeze and coming back. Nice. We've got 3 more, then we're going to stay down there. All the way down, stretching those hamstrings. Holding the plank, squeeze. Walking back. Great job. And back. Nice. Last one, we're going to hold it there. All the way down. Nice. Now from the plank, we're going to go into a downward dog. Push yourself back. Stick that bottom up to the ceiling. Stick your chest between your shoulders. And then coming forward to that plank. So we're going from a downward dog. And I want to see a nice big change. Stretch to a plank. We're going for 4 more. Stick that bottom into the air. Feel the stretch. 3, 2, beautiful, big stretch. Last 1. Dropping those knees down to the floor. Perfect. Taking your left leg in front of you. Hands on the inside, making sure that knees over the ankles, slide your back leg back. And we're just going to hold this as a stretch. I want you to drop those hips down towards the floor. Lift your chest up, look in front of you. We're holding a static stretch. Keep really stretching here, like pushing those hips down to the floor. Nice. Now from here, let's rotate those hips side to side, wagging your tail. Excuse me. That's it. Good. Okay, let's send the bottom back, digging that front heel in, stretching those hamstrings, and coming forward. Breathing out 5 times forward and back, and then we're going to hold the static stretch for the hammies. Nice. Stretch. Good. Last one. Let's hold it here. Dig your heel in, stick your bottom back, and I want you to drop your head down towards your knee as much as you can. You can really try and hold that stretch. Dig your heel in and almost drag it back towards you. Keep that front knee dead straight. And coming up, let's change sides. Right leg in front, knee over ankle, sliding that back leg back, hands on the floor. We're going to hold that static stretch, dropping the hips down. So really push those hips towards the floor. Lifting up your chest. Holding it there, feeling that stretch here in the back and in the front of the front leg. Very nice. Now from here, let's rotate those hips side to side. Good job. 2 more, then we're going to send the hips back. Dig that front heel in, send your bum back, straighten that front knee, and coming forward, lift your chest. Breathing out. And forward. We've got 3 more, sending that bum back, dig the heel in. Nice. Well, last one, we're going to hold it here, send the bum back. Make sure this front leg is dead straight. Hands on either side of that leg and drop your head down towards your knee. You want to still think of sending your bum back. Dig that heel in. Nice. And coming back, take your knee back. We're going to go onto your hands and knees. We're going to go to a cat-cow stretch, and then we're going to do the extended cow, or cat. I never know which one's which. So from here, you're going to tuck your belly button under, tilt that pelvis, round your back, and now push yourself back a little bit so that you feel a stretch in your low back. You want that curve going the whole way. You don't just want it being your upper back. So pushing back. And then coming forward, extend that chest, looking forward, drop the stomach a little bit so you get an arch, and then breathing out, pushing back, tummy pulled in, and forward. Nice. 2 more, and then we're going to hold almost like a child's pose, a mixture between a child's pose and one of these. Tucking in. Nice. Now, you're going to put your hands further away in front of you. That's it. Send it back as if you're going into the cow, the rounded position, and pushing back here. So it's not quite a child's pose. I'm not sending my bottom all the way back. I'm actually concentrating on sending my chest down to the floor. So you want to stick your chest down to the floor. Holding it here. Come forward a little bit, take a bit of the pressure off, and going back into that position. Good. Coming forward, coming out of the stretch a little bit, and going back. We're going for 2 more. Really feel that stretch in your underarms, the chest, the shoulders. Nice. Let's go for 1 more. This is particularly good for anyone who sits all day and rounded shoulders. Very nice. All right, coming onto your hands and knees. We're staying here. We're going to do our toe touching. So 2 options. Tuck your toes under at the back. We're going to hover those knees. Now, you can either touch your knee with the opposite hand, or you're going to touch your opposite foot. Then you have to lift the foot up. So whichever one you feel you can manage, we're going for 10. Shoulders down and back, tummy pulled in, lift those knees. Let's go. 1, 3, 4, nice. 6, 8, 9, 10, and relax it down. Beautiful. Right, grabbing your foam roller, placing it on the mat. We're going to sit with your bottom on the one end, rolling all the way back. That's it. All the way back. Head properly supported. If you need to shuffle your bottom down. And arms out to the side, palms facing upwards. So just for 5 breaths, we're going to hold it here. And I want you just to completely relax onto that foam roller. Breathing out. Focus on the breath out. Your body will always instinctively breathe in. And think about your shoulder blades literally just melting over that roller. Nice. Now from here, roll that pelvis a little bit so that your low back is glued to the roller, tummy pulled in. We're going to go for our snow angels, loosening off those shoulder blades. You want to aim to keep the hands on the floor, keep the connection in your stomach, tummy pulled in, reaching those arms. Try not to bend your elbows too much. You want to really stretch. We're going for 10. Reaching it away. If there's only ever one thing you do in your day for sort of mobility, it actually, as someone who works in an office, it should be this: lying on the roller, opening up your shoulders, even just lying, like doing the breathing, to stretch out this chest. Nice. Now, arms up to the ceiling, palms facing each other. Slide those shoulder blades away from the ears, tummy pulled in, low back glued to the roller. Breathing out, lift one leg up and down. That's it. Breathing out. As you lift, keep that belly button connected. We've got 4 more. 3, 2, 1. That's it. Now drop those hands behind your head to the floor, thumbs to the floor. And I want you to lift up your hips. That's it. We're going to breathe out, bring the arms forward, slide them on your thighs to do a crunch. So hands on your thighs, and then take those hands back, push through your heels, lift your hips. We're going for 5. Curling down, breathing out. Crunching, nice. Hands behind, thumbs touching the floor, lift the hips. That's it. So it's all a bit of stability, bit of coordination, movement. 1 more. Breathing out. Very nice. Coming onto the floor, come off your roller. We're just going to do another beautiful mobility for your upper back. You're going to place the roller on the floor at an angle. So I want your top end, this end, higher than the back end. So it's at an angle like 45 degrees down. You're going to lie on your side, knees in front of you. Put your underarm on the roller, hands behind your head. And you're going to breathe out and open. I'm just come forward. I'm hitting the wall. There we go. Breathe out, open, and come back. If you need to adjust the angle, you really want to find that as you open, your back, your thoracic spine can lie on the roller and stretch out. So if you need to move yourself down a little bit, turn the angle of the roller, feel free. We're going for 5. Pause and hold. Really support your head so you can hang over that roller. Opening up. Nice. 2 more, then we change sides. That's it. Last one. Beautiful. Coming to the other side. So again, placing the roller at an angle with the top end higher than the back end. At an angle, lying on your side, have your armpits sort of on the roller. If you find you're rolling over a trigger point, move yourself slightly down. And from here, breathing out. So I'm going to turn mine a little bit more of an angle. There. And back 5 times. Nice. Two more. And last one. Lovely. All right, coming up into sitting, let's put the roller out the way. Right, we're going to sit with your feet in front of you, bottom on the floor, hands behind you. From here, we're going to lift up those hips. Lift up the hips, lift your one arm up and reach across. So if I show you from this angle, from here, I'm lifting and I'm reaching across. And then I'm going to come down, change sides. Breathing out, lift and reach. Really squeezing that bottom. That's it. Breathing out. Reach. Dropping it down. Nice. Let's go for 3 more each side. Breathing out, squeeze those hips up, stretch. Changing sides. Nice. 2 more on each side. Reach. Last one. And stretch. Beautiful. All right, staying here in this position, we're going to lift the hips, the bottom fractionally off the floor, like 5 centimeters off the floor. You don't want to lift it all the way up. And push the floor away so you've got a nice long neck. And we're going to touch opposite hand to foot. If this is too tricky, you just touch your knee and keep the foot down. Okay. So if you can, you touch and lift your foot. Otherwise, you just touch the knee. We're going for 10. Tummy pulled in. Nice. Breathing out. We got 3 on each side. Good. 2. Tummy pulled in. Push the floor away. 1. And relax it down. Well done. Just roll out those wrists. Beautiful. Right, we're going to come into a plank position. Hands on the floor under your shoulders, stepping into that plank. Right, shoulders down and back, tummy in. Bring your left leg forward. Try and get it next to your hand, even if you need to shuffle it forward. And you're going to stretch that left hand all the way around. Breathing out to come back. Step that leg back into a plank. Other side. Stretch, reach, follow your hand with your head. Nice. We're going for 4 each side. keeping that plank. Every time you go back into that plank, reset. 2 more each side. Nice work. Oh. Great job. 1 more each side. Stretch. Last one. And dropping down. Well done. Great job. We're getting a bit of a sweat here. Right, let's come onto your back. Lying on your back, have your feet nice and wide apart. Wide like your mat, arms out to the side. And you're just going to roll those knees side to side. Breathing out. You want to aim to drop this top leg as it goes through down to the floor. Squeeze your bottom. The squeeze in the bottom, you get a stretch on this front hip. Very nice. Right. Keeping your feet on the floor, knees bent, take your right ankle, cross it onto your left knee. We're going to go into our figure of 4 stretch. Pulling that left thigh in towards you. Try and relax the head. Beautiful. Now from here, you're going to have your left, keep that leg crossed over, left leg at 90 degrees here bent. You're going to breathe out, tap that foot down on the floor and back. So it's kind of like we're doing a leg swap. Hinge from the hip and down. The knee angle stays the same. So we're doing a little bit of work for the abs. Tummy pulled in. Have that left foot up a little bit so that you've got a full 90-degree bend in that knee. That's it. Let's go for 5. 4. Really keep your back glued to the floor. 2. 1. Placing those feet down. Well done. Let's change sides. Left ankle onto right knee. Let's pull that right leg in towards you. Stretching that left butt. Breathing out. Great job. Now from here, have that right knee bent at 90 degrees. So you've got to lift the foot up towards the ceiling a bit so your shin is kind of parallel to the ground. Hinge from the hip, tap down and up. Tummy pulled in. Nice. Breathing in. All the way. Let's go for 5 more. Keep that back glued to the floor. 4, tummy in. 3, 2, 1. Now place that right foot on the floor. Keep that left leg crossed over. Hands on the floor, 45 degrees up, palms facing up. And I want you to pull those knees down to your left side. You want to try and get those knees touching the floor. You're opening up those hips. Use your left foot to push that right knee down. And you should feel a nice stretch here in the front of this top hip. Breathing out. Lovely. Bringing those knees back into the middle. Keep that same leg crossed over. Don't change. You're now going to pull those knees down to the right side. You can use your right hand to pull those knees down. And I want you to stretch that left hand away. Look at your left hand. So we're turning you into a pretzel. Stretch, stretch, stretch. So we haven't changed legs, same leg. Stretching out the back. Lovely. Bring those knees back into the middle. Now we're going to change legs. So now we put our right ankle onto the left knee. Arms up and pull that knee out, down towards the right side. So we're opening up the hips. That's it. If you've done the other side change, do whichever movement you haven't done. Breathing out. Lovely. Bringing those knees back into the middle. Now taking them across to the other side. Don't change knees. Pull that right knee down to the left. Stretch your left hand or your right hand, away. Look at your right hand. Twist. Breathing out. That's it. Beautiful. Coming to lie on your left side or whichever side is facing me. We're going to do both, so whichever side. Hands together or take your underneath hand, hook that top knee, and we're going to open up those shoulders. You want to keep those hips and knees facing forward, so pull against those hands, pull against the knees. Breathing out 5 times, opening up. Trying to get those shoulders flat, keeping those hips facing forward. 2 more. Great job. Last one. Perfect. Coming onto your other side. Lying down. So from here, underneath hand, holding your top knee, other hand in front of you, and we're going to open, shoulders facing the ceiling, and coming back. Sure, this way I feel click, click, click. Lovely. Breathing out. We got 2 more. Really pull that top knee forward. Last one. Great job. We're going to go into our roll like a ball and then the rocker if you're able to. So from here, sitting up nice and tall, holding your shins nice and gently, lifting your feet off the floor. I want you to round your back completely. So look at your belly button. Tuck that pelvis under, rolling back and coming forward. You just roll back to kind of the shoulder blades and try not to pull too much on those legs coming up. Breathing in. Nice. Curl that back. Rounding. We're going for 3 more. Good job. 2. 1. Now you can either stay doing roll like a ball or we're going to go into the rocker. So you straighten your legs up, feet wide apart. Hold behind your calves. Requires a little bit more abs when you're here. You want to balance. Try and keep your feet off the floor. That's it. 1 more. It's like a circus act. Very good. And coming into sitting. Okay, we got 1 more to finish off. We're going to go into our windmill, sitting with your arms out. If you're comfortable sitting cross-legged, otherwise you can kind of have your legs open. Arms out to the side, nice and straight. I'll show you from the side. You're going to turn to your left side. Place the left hand behind your right knee. Yep, that's it. It doesn't matter which way you go. Hand on the floor and push yourself around. Twist. Breathing out. Really push against that thigh. And changing sides. Breathing out. Twist and push. One more each side. And always think of twisting up. So push yourself around with the hand on the floor and the hand on the thigh. Go a little bit further. Nice. Last one. Beautiful. That was a beautiful way to end the week.